Caitlin Davis, and this is your prenatal core class. Thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy and I'm sure very tired day for yourself. Why this class is very important, especially me going through pregnancy the very first time, is really understanding what core exercises are going to help prepare you for labor, help you to really strengthen these core muscles throughout your process, and what exercises we should start scaling back on. Our belly is growing and expanding, making room for our uterus, which houses our baby, and is also pushing up all of those organs, into a different zone. So we have a lot of change that's happening within our core muscles. So we also need to adjust the way that we are training our core. And then two, as this is happening, the center of gravity is going to be very different from what it was previously. That is another reason why we need to kind of work on those core stabilizers. And then because of that change, we're also finding that about 60% of pregnant women are also experiencing lower back pain. So a few key ways to help reduce that lower back pain is actually going to be focused on kind of your glutes and also that core there. So those are the two muscle groups, really why we're focusing on that today. The only item that you are going to need is actually going to be a loop band, which we're only going to use for the thighs and glutes section. We're going to get started on our mat here, prepping up that core, warming it up. So meet me there. We're getting first into a tabletop position. Hands are coming right underneath of our shoulders, knees right underneath of those hips. We're starting off with cat-cow, so deep breath in, belly falls. Exhale, rounding our spine. Good. Now, typically this flexion, spinal flexion and extension is something that we want to avoid when we are thinking of core exercises, but when we are doing stretching, this is perfectly fine. It's a nice, slow, controlled, and gentle movement. Good. All right, let's find a neutral spine, and then let's first work on our diaphragmatic breathing. This can be done throughout pregnancy and well into your 4th trimester after birth. So we're going to take a deep breath in, filling up our lungs, belly falls. Exhaling everything up. Abs come in and up, transverse abdominals supporting you. Continue, inhale. Exhale. Think about a loose corset. Last one in. And out. Beautiful. Hold it here. We're starting with leg extensions, out and in, out and in. Now, tabletop is a great resource for you, especially if you're still continuing with any group fitness classes. Reason being is because sometimes, lying on your back as your stomach is growing doesn't feel as comfortable. This is always going to be a safe position for you to progress. Extend that arm and in. Out and in. Good work. Minimizing the rock in those hips. Good. Pulling those abdominals in and up. Last one. Hold that. Left arm, right leg. Hold it up. Find a pulse. It's up, down, up. Relax your neck. Grow the crown of your head long out in front of you in opposition of those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. We're going to open up. Good. Right leg lifts. Left arm opens. Pulse up. That's it. Hips are high. Just 8. 4, 3, 2. Safely come back into that tabletop. Good. Maybe roll out those hips. Sometimes also many women can develop carpal tunnel. So if this does not feel good, come down onto those forearms. You can also do this kind of elevated in a hinged over position. Okay, so we're going to start by completing those one more time, extending out, pulling in, out and in. Good. Now we're going to hold that right arm, left leg right here and start to pulse up, lift. Good. Pushing that left hip down, right hip back. It's 4, 3, 2, right hand down, open up. Good. Maybe extend that arm if you can. Hold it here. Pulse. Lift. That's it. Good. Top hip stays stacked on top of the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to lower all the way down onto this right side. Now, planks is another option for us to modify to reduce the intra-abdominal pressure that's on our core, some of the exercises. So what that means, we want to reduce this because we want to limit the intensity of RD, which is going to be the splitting of those abdominals as we grow. So let's lift it all the way up and down. Now, if you ever doing exercise and you're seeing coning right around the navel, that's a good sign that, hey, you should scale back this exercise. Go back the diaphragmatic breathing. That's always going to be that option for you, okay? Exhaling every time you lift up. Good. Another good option is to place that hand down, providing a little bit more support. 2 more. And up. Last one. Exhale, lift, hold it here, hold it 4, 3, 2, come down. Good. Let's meet on our forearms and the tops of those thighs. Rolling over here, we're going to have our elbows right underneath of those shoulders, pulling our abs in and up here. We're holding 8. We're going to open up to that left side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Opening up to that left side, left forearm comes down, stacking those knees, aligning knees, hips and shoulders up and down. You're doing so good. Lower. We lift. Remember that option, placing that top hand in. Exhale. Two more. Good. On this next one, keep those hips high for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. We're going to lower it down just like we do in bed, coming all the way down and then rolling onto our backs. Our feet are going to be hips width distance apart here. We're getting into bridges, so starting off by tucking that tailbone under and then starting to lift that tailbone. Inhale, lower. Exhale as we lift. Now, old studies used to show that this was not recommended, working out on your back, but newer studies have found that reasoning behind that is, pressure from the organs. We're coming onto actually main artery in that lower back, which supplies blood to our fetus. But studies are showing that the amount of time that we're actually on our backs for, especially in exercise, it is not intuitive with the amount of pressure that would actually cause harm or stop that blood flow. So, of course, if there are any warning signals that you're feeling, blurry vision, lightheadedness, any cause of concern, roll onto your stomach, call your physician right away. But exercises like this are generally safe throughout your pregnancy. Exhale, lift, hold it up, start to find that pulse. Now, as you may be entering the last leg of your 3rd trimester, might be a little too uncomfortable for something like this. So what you can always do, again, is go back to that tabletop position. Practice that 360 breathing, again, helping you prep for labor. We have 8 counts here. We're going to start to step our feet out just a few inches. 3, 2, 1. So start maybe an inch out. Good. Now, it's going to look different than you were pre-pregnancy, right? That's okay. Right now, we're really just focused on our core stabilizers. Also those glutes, right? We're getting both during this movement. Keep pushing. We have 8. This is where we're finishing today. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. We're going to come all the way onto that side, left side, and then push ourselves up. We are going to get started with the band actually around our thighs. So think like an inch or 2 above those knees. We're going to have them positioned just underneath of your feet. If you are expecting, like me, stability is key, right? Because our baby is growing, our balance and our kind of center of gravity is going to be off. So maybe widen that stance just a little bit. We're going to be starting with a 2 count down, 2 counts to lift. Good. Inhale, lower, squeeze those glutes as we come up. That's it. Down, press. Nice work. Good. We lower and lift. On this next one, hold it low. Find a pulse. Up, down, up, down. Good. We pull our abs in and up here. We're squeezing just at the glutes for 8. We're going to lift halfway up in 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's going up, down, up, down. Good. If you're pregnant, another good kind of modification is going to be really to shorten the range. We have relaxin flowing through us, which helps to loosen those joints for labor, but sometimes can cause a little too loose and some injuries. So just be mindful of that. Give me 4, 3. We're going to do 1.5. 4, 3, 2, all the way up. We lift, drop, halfway lift, and down. That's it. It's up and lift. Up and lift. 2 more times. And lift. Good. Last one. I want us to hold those hips low. Find that pulse 1 more time. 4, 8, 6. Now we're going to do full range, lifting those heels at the top. In 3, 2, 1. We come up and down. Up and down. That's it. Good. Getting that nice cardio in. Also, if you're expecting a chair next to you is always a good idea if you feel yourself getting a little unstable. We have 8, 6, hold it low. Good. 4, 3, 2, hips are back. Good. Just like this. So whenever we're doing this, we want to pull our abs in and up and have a nice long line from the crown of our head, reaching down to that tailbone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it tall. Good job. Move that band down. It's going to come right around your ankles. We're going to get back in that nice low stance one more time. Meet me there. Imagine we have a ceiling above us. We're going to walk right, right, left, left, right, and left. Now, this band, every time that foot is stepping in, it's going to want to snap. Excuse me. I want you to think about controlling that movement. Band doesn't control your feet. You do. That's it. We have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift, drop. Good. We're going to add in a pulse in 4, 2 pulses down. 3, 2, 1. We pulse down, 2, lift, drop, hold, down, 2, lift, drop. Good. One more time, right here. Down, 2. Hold it low, find that pulse. Good. Now, the next time that we lift, we're going to be lifting this right leg out a few inches, up off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down. 2. Lift, lift, down. We lift. Drop. And up. Good. Down. And up. Single count. Down. Pull it, lift. Use that chair. Use your wall. For me, I have this slump ceiling. 8, 6, 4, 3. Keep it lifted. Find a pulse. Soft bend into this left knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bring this foot back 45 degrees. So think like corners of your mat. We're going to take a little step forward with this left leg. I'll turn out so you can see. Left foot is back. So pushing into the wall, we're going to shift that weight forward onto the left leg. Lift, drop. That's it. Keep going here. Up and lift. Abs are in and up here. Push that right hip forward, that left hip back, so they're nice and even. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. Find that pulse. Up. Good. I know this band is tough. You can do it. We have 8. We're going to send it back for lunge in 3, 2, 1. Down, lift. It's okay if these bands move a little bit. All the way down, all the way up. Now my shoulders are staying stacked on top of those hips. My back knee is directly underneath that right hip. My front knee stays stacked on top of that ankle. 4, 3, 2. On this next one, hold it low. Good. This is where we find that pulse one more time. Up, down, up, down. Keep pushing. 8. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it tall. Shake it out. How'd you do? Good work. Let's readjust that band. Again, it's right around our ankles. Think maybe an inch or so above those ankles. Take a deep breath. Deep breath out. One more. Inhale for me. On the exhale, down. We press. Good job. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. On this next one, hold it low. Find that pulse. Inches here. Good. We're going to take it to the left first. In 3, 2, 1, we go left, left, right, right. That's it. And right. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, hold it, pulse it down. 2, lift, drop, pulse. 2, lift, drop. That's it. You can do this. Good. Chest comes forward. So we hinge those hips back, up, down, down, lift, drop. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to start to lift that left leg into the center. Let's go. Down, 2, lift, 2. That's it. Drop. We lift. It's coming right out, so working on those abductor muscles here. Down and lift. You can. 2 more times. Good. In and out. Single count. You've got it. Drop, lift, drop, lift. 4, 3. We keep it lifted. In 2. In 1. Little pulses here. Up. Are you bending into that right knee? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it back at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to show you. So if you're forward on your mat, this foot is going to come back to that corner. Hinge it forward, weight in that right leg. We're going to start to lift up. 3, 2, 1. Up, down. Good. Now if you need that wall, I do today. It's a little lift. Lift. Squeezing through that left glute. Pushing that left hip forward, right hip back. Good. Now this right glute is definitely on fire. That's okay. We have 8. Good. 4, 3, 2. On this next one, keep it lifted. Find that pulse. Up. Good. Core is in and up for us here. Stabilizing us, using those stabilizer muscles, bending into that right knee. 4, 3, 2. Left foot goes back. We have those lunges, all right? Let's lower it down, lift. Don't worry too much about this band. It's probably gonna roll up this left leg. You can do this. I want you to focus on those knees. Right knee on top of the ankle. Left knee underneath of left hip. Long line. 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Find that pulse. Down. Good. Shoulders relax. Gliding down your back. Release that tension here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Stand tall. Shake out those hips. One more placement of the band. It's going to come all the way up, right around our thighs. Deep breath in and out. All right. Let's turn out so you can get into a nice position. We're going to bring those heels together. Toes are apart, like we're getting into like Pilates stance or a little pizza. We're going to start to lift those heels up and down. Lift with control and lower. We tuck that tailbone under slightly, protecting the lower back. Again, I've said this in other classes many times, the load is going to be dumped into that lower back. So that's going to help prevent it. Pull your abdominals in and up. Good. Now we're going to keep those heels lifted in 4, 3, 2. Keep them lifted. Lower down. 2. Lift. 2. You've got it. Good. Up. Down. We lift. Shoulders are staying stacked on top of those hips. Yes, you can. On this next one, hold it low. Find that pulse. Down, up, down, up. That's it. It's 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold it low. Now wrap those knees back. Back. Good. It's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse, 1 wrap. We go down, press, down, press. Yes. Now you're going to start to feel the heat building. I already feel it. Down and back. You've got it. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Singles. Up, down, up, down. I know. Heels together. We have 8, 6, 4, 3. Last hold. Bring those hips lower than you have before. Maybe bring that right arm up. Yes, you can. Left arm comes up. Hold it. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job.